We've all been there. You buy an awesome smart home camera, only to realize that the best features are behind some subscription service. Or even worse, you realize all of your data is on somebody else's servers. That's not okay. I'm building this local private solution. I'm going to do it using this Ugreen NAS. It's the DH4300 Plus. I'm going to be pairing this with a powerhouse software, the Shinobi, which is an open source software. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Josh's Smart Home, where I've been building out my smart home for about 10 years now, and I want to share with you what I've learned along the way to make your home smarter too. Special thanks to Ugreen for sending out the products for today's video. In this box, we have the UGreen DH4300 Plus NAS. And you're probably wondering, what's a NAS and why do I need one? Well, a NAS is a network attached storage. That means it's a device that you put some hard drives in and you have your own local storage. So it solves all of your data issues, whether that's the high cost, the limited storage you get on those cloud services, or you have that risk of data loss because you're not controlling the data. This solves them all. It's a local integration with your smart home from your network on site. And you don't have to worry about having those subscription fees. You own the product. And with its RAID redundancy, you don't have to worry about data loss either because there's always a backup stored locally. If one drive fails, your data stays alive. And it's a beast, holding up to 128 terabytes of data across 4 hard drives. That means up to 44 million photos, or 87,000 movies, or 134 million files. That's just insane. And it offers a wide compatibility for third-party hard drives as well, so it's super versatile. But for us smart home enthusiasts, the real magic is in the Docker support. But don't worry if you're a beginner, because it has support for you as well, because it offers the NAS Sync, which is perfect for beginners to get started. So if you're not a total enthusiast and totally down the smart home rabbit hole, Ugreen has you covered as well. There's step-by-step instructions to get you initially set up and handle everything that you need to do. And you can connect everything quickly via NFC. So it's super simple to set up. So it doesn't matter if you're on Windows or Android, iOS, or Mac. You can just share everything, all your files, so simply utilizing this Ugreen. So enough is enough. Let's get this thing unboxed. I'm super excited. And the first item is the NAS itself. And this is a good looking unit. Definitely can fit in with a lot of different decors. So if you don't put it in a server closet, but have it sitting out somewhere, it's really a nice looking item for on your shelf. And it's super simple to pop it open and have full access to the hard drives right away. It's magnetic, so it pops right back on. No screws, no tools, super simple. And the other thing we have in the box is another box. In this little box, we have some paperwork here. We have an Ethernet cable, a power supply, 2 packs of screws, and a screwdriver. So everything we need contained right in the box to get us started. All we have to do is add the hard drives. Physically setting this thing up is super easy. Like I said, this top is magnetic. You remove it, you pull out the hard drive tray by squeezing the front and the back, and then you install the drive just like this. So we take the drive, we put the connector on the outside, we slide it down in, and we insert these screws. And then we slide it back in. And just like that, it's installed. I'm going to do that with the others as well. One nice touch is that the screwdriver is magnetic, so you don't even have to hold the screws. They stick right on the end of the screwdriver and slide right in. So it's as simple as that to install the hard drives, and you pop the cover right back on. And then the only other things to do are plug in the power supply, which is as simple as plugging this cord into this cord, and then plugging this into the Ugreen and this side into the wall. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug my Ethernet cord into the Ugreen NAS and also into my router on my server rack. All right, I got the Ugreen NAS DH4300 Plus set up in my home office on my server rack, and it looks awesome in there. Fits right in with everything else. And then once I had it plugged in, I went into my router and assigned it a static IP address. I always recommend doing that when you're adding new things like a server or NAS rather to your setup so that you always have the same IP address and you can hard code it anywhere you want. Once I did that, I came down here to the basement. I logged into my Mac, pulled up the IP address that I had set, and then followed the instructions on the screen, set up everything in the Ugreen NAS. Simple as that. It did some updates and everything, and so easy. Now I'm ready to jump into Docker. We're going to be using Shinobi because it's an open source, robust NVR that supports and loves the OnVIF cameras. So I'm going to jump right into Docker here, and where we're going to go is over to Project, and we're going to hit Create. I'm going to enter Shinobi, and I'm pasting in the information directly from Ugreen's website. The one change I need to make is I need to change what we're pulling. I'm going to add the dash ARM64 V8 because this particular NAS doesn't have an AMD processor, so we need to pull the ARM version. We have the hardware acceleration for the smooth transcoding, as well as the configuration and the video files all set up here. So let's go ahead and hit deploy. And you can see it's going to go ahead and pull the information that it needs from the repository. And here you can see everything completed in just under a minute. And just like that, we're up and running. So I'm going to log into the super user account. And from here, I can add a regular user. And now I can log in as that regular user. And here you can see we're right in. Once you're in and you're searching, the OnVIF scanner finds your cameras automatically. Just set your mode to record and let the NAS handle the rest. You can watch live or go back into the recordings instantly. It doesn't matter if you're on the UGreen app or a computer. Either way, it works just fine. And it passes along all of the attributes. So check this out. I can actually rotate this around. And it's not just for cameras. With the UGreen NAS, you can manage all of your photos, share them across platforms, put them in albums, and do even more. Check this out. The NAS Sync has a built-in AI that classifies my photos by person or place. So I can go right in and look at the categorization, and I can do people or locations. And if I do people, I can filter as easy as clicking on them or clicking on another person. I can even go ahead and say, well, both of these are Tom Felton because we saw him on Broadway. So I'm going to click the two of these and I can link them together with the merge. So even if it doesn't do a perfect job, I can link the person and put all those photos together. So it works great. And everybody can use this on their own platform of choice, whether they're iOS or Android. And it even goes ahead and identifies similar pictures and duplicates. So you can go in and edit these as necessary and get rid of any redundancy you may have. The photo management on the Ugreen NAS is something that might actually replace a lot of people's Google Photos or Apple iCloud photo integrations because this thing provides all that AI you need. And it's your information locally on hardware that you own, not on somebody else's computer on the cloud. There's no subscription fees, no cloud service fees, and no privacy issues. Just pro-level storage on the Ugreen NAS. Check out the description below for a discount code of 15% off if you're ready to ditch that cloud service. Stay smart, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.